There was once a boy with a blue hat. The boy loved his blue hat as the hat was the only thing he had left of his father, who had passed away when he was very young. His mother had given him the hat to remember his father by. The boy was a happy-go-lucky boy who loved to explore the forest and all of its hidden treasures. He spent his days running through the woods, climbing trees, and playing with the other children in the village. One day, while out exploring, the boy in the blue hat stumbled upon a beautiful clearing that he had never seen before. In the center of the clearing stood a magnificent tree with branches that reached up to the sky. As he approached the tree, the boy in the blue hat noticed a group of birds perched in its branches, singing a beautiful melody. Without hesitation, the boy in the blue hat began to sing along with the birds, his voice blending perfectly with their own. The birds were amazed by his beautiful voice, and they began to chirp and whistle in excitement. Suddenly, the branches of the tree began to sway, and a small door appeared in its trunk. The boy in the blue hat watched in amazement as a tiny fairy stepped out of the door and floated down to greet him. "Hello," said the fairy. "I am the guardian of this tree, and I have been waiting for someone like you to come and sing with the birds. Your voice is truly magical, and it has awakened the tree from its slumber." The boy in the blue hat was overjoyed at the fairy's words, and he thanked her for the kind compliment. As he turned to leave, the fairy stopped him and handed him a small seed. "This is a magical seed," she said. "Plant it in the ground, and it will grow into a tree that will always protect you and watch over you, just like your father's spirit." The boy in the blue hat thanked the fairy and carefully put the seed into his pocket, promising to plant it as soon as he got home. As he walked back to the village, the boy in the blue hat realized that his father's blue hat was gone. He searched high and low, but it was nowhere to be found. At first, the boy was devastated, but then he remembered the fairy's words about the magical tree and the promise it held. Filled with hope and excitement, the boy hurried home and planted the seed in his garden. Over time, the seed grew into a beautiful tree that towered over his home, providing shade and shelter for the boy and his mother. One day, a blue bird appeared on the tree that was wearing a small blue hat. The boy and the bird never parted and had many adventures together. To this day, it is said that the land is protected by bluebirds, who are always ready to sing a beautiful tune for anyone who is near the tree.